things work, but we're going to be making we're going to be testing stuff out. We might be doing 2 to 3 runs, but basically we're going to be repeating the first 200 weeks. So if nothing else, you're going to be seeing the first 100, 200 weeks 2 to 3 times at least. And just trying to test out some things, mainly some log grinding at the very beginning at the cost of trust, although I might change things here and there. So as I pause really quickly here and immediately do this, I mean, I'm always gonna do this maybe, but I want to get it into my muscle memory. By the way, I did do it right. And then it goes on cooldown for 50 weeks. And then we immediately begin, but I should actually just pull things up. I don't know why I'm writing so many notes down, but I am. So, the very beginning here should normally be mostly the same. I mean, you could always do something different, but here I'm just following a certain thing I'm trying out with very subtle tweaks and differences here and there. So, let me just do it. I'm getting into the rhythm of doing it. This is on Captain difficulty in case I didn't already say so. Should I do that? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Then we're going to do this. The game should still be paused. Basically trying to set myself up because there are different... And there is... I think there's always going to be some RNG aspects to it, but for the most part, it should be mostly controlled. And if it's not, I mean, that's what save scumming is for some people. I was about to say most people, but that's not true either. Actually, I didn't do that right. I need to do this, and then this, so that we get the heat bonuses. So again, if nothing else, it's the setup to a... It can be a setup, sorry, to the beginning of a Legacy of New London run, / story mode run. And I think... No, we need a frost break here, too. The reason we frost break here is to set up a hub as a dog barks in the background. But I don't think we actually need to spread out any further than this. I guess I'm going to find out. So, let us do this. We probably need a frost break twice, but that'll be okay for the moment because I just need space to put a future heat hub. And then we just sit here and wait and move on. But the other main goal is that to try and set up the oil colony probably before week 160, really, not just 150. And here, I should actually just make an actual video for the council session, although I'm not sure. I don't want to spread misinformation, but I will be repeating it here and there, and if nothing else, at a certain point, I'll just go through the calculations. I'll probably still need the calculator at some point. It's not a specific Frostpunk 2 calculator, it's just a regular old binomial distribution probability calculator. Because I'm going to explain it here again. I might as well spread out the information as much as possible. For those who already heard it, I'll make this quick for about 15-20 seconds. But essentially, if the number of people you need to vote for something to pass that you want to pass is less than half or at half, well, if it's at half of the hesitance, so in this example, it's under half because I need 31. So, well, actually, that's over half. So, actually, I have very bad odds. But if you have half of the hesitance needed, if you need half of the hesitance needed, then you're about 50-50. There's a 50-50 shot of getting what you want, which is to get the vote for, in this case. If it's less than that by about 4 people or more, you have a chance, which is about, it can be anywhere from 70 to 90%. And if you have 5 or more, it's usually about like 80 to 95%. But anywho, we're going to negotiate here because that's pretty, let's do consistent things. Now, it's not consistent if the RNG of this turns out to be bad, but for the moment, but for the most times, you don't really need to worry. And in fact, yeah, so something like the main district prefabs, I think, is what I prefer, because otherwise you're not making any prefabs. And then we need to ask something from the New Londoners. We could ask something for the Frostlanders as well. That's something I want to try out, but I just want to go extreme for the moment and see if I can still get this to work. So, chemical additives is probably what we want out of all these. We don't want to fund projects. We need the heat stamps. Mass-produced goods does nothing because we're not producing any goods at the moment. So we'll go chemical additives. And this is really the only way to remove any RNG. Granted, if you only need, say, like a few votes out of 20 or more, you're almost always... It's like a 99.9996% chance to get the vote through. But since it's a non-zero number, or it's not certain... You can just play kind of, you can play safe. Anywho. Let me just make sure. I just realized that I'm not doing a thing, so let me do this as this kind of goes in the background. We're going to fast forward a bit, but let me just make sure. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Again, I'm looking over at notes because I've been running some experiments as well. And some of those experiences were just the council vote in general. But if as long as it's 50% binomial distribution, there shouldn't be really any issues. Do I want to do this actually? I don't think I think I'm just gonna do this. I don't think I actually want to, but we're gonna do it for the moment. So 1, 2, yeah, because we can't even spread out this way anyway. And then out of curiosity, I think I did this the way I wanted to. Yeah, because we want to hit this. Nope, never mind. So I think I messed up a little here. I did. Because I was supposed to expand it this way. It's kind of fine because we'll still be able to hit 2 other housing districts if we make them. It's just going to look really weird because I don't... Yeah. Because we needed to leave this area open. So there is a bit of a problem here, but... Anywho. Small little tweaks and adjustments here and there. That's all that's really happening. And then, let's be... I think this is already Frostpunk. Yeah, I should have taken care of this earlier. We'll still be fine, but I really should do this earlier. And I think that's all we really need to do for the moment, because when this gets set up, the heating hub can come away out later. I'm just doing it now, because I know I'm going to be putting the research institutes on these housing districts, which will increase the heat demand regardless. And from this point on, I don't have any as much notes. This is kind of the consistent start I've been going with for the moment. For when I'm for testing things, but anywho. So we can wait for the coal mines really quickly. I didn't set the... Oh, no. I didn't make the extraction district yet, so we can actually wait on that. But I think I can't remember which one. It depends though. If you have a promise to research something, it does kind of interfere with what you want to research, because otherwise breaking promise. It's not like you're gonna die from it, but if you do it too often in the early game, it's hard to recover from. I think it's this, right? Yeah, I probably just want this. I really shouldn't have done that, but I chose to. And then we're gonna rush research here. We have the coal now, so let's turn on the generator. Can I turn on the generator? I think that's one of the little pet peeves I have about the UI so far. There are always some things to improve upon, and that is one of them. But you can always just pause the game, certainly. But, eh. So, and the reason we want you to research the thing immediately, the coal mine, is so that you can immediately do a thing. You can immediately get more coal without having to turn overdrive on. But for the moment, we're okay. Is there anything else I forgot, by the way? Oh, yes. We need to do the childhood law before week 45, otherwise you get some deaths. It's not a lot, but if you're going for a deathless run for whatever reason, you do need to get that out of the way. So we're probably going to do the coal mine next, and then the childhood after. But again, that gets kind of muddied if something else gets in the way. So let's do this really quickly. Oh no, wait, we need to pass the laws. Never mind, we have to do an emergency. This will pass. This is like 99.999% chance to pass. And we'll move on. I want to do more Utopia Builder stuff, but for this, it'll have to wait. So we're going to hit the emergency meeting here and then do childhood. We don't have to do it. Actually, we don't have to do that here. We can wait. Again, this is more important than the thing. But I think by week 50, you usually want to set up food as well. You don't have to. Again, there are different strategies. I've seen players use different strategies. I'm just centered on experimenting with one strategy that I saw that I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, let me see here. So yeah, we don't have anything else yet. Food is slowly whittling down, but we want to throw it up here. And let me just make sure. So yeah, we did the research there. What did I say I wanted to do next? Oh, not the factory, the coal mines. And this will actually boost trust by quite a lot, but let's hold off for the moment. I could do double rush research, but I don't want to. You'll run out of heat stamps too quickly, and basically I'm trying to pace the heat stamps. I tried it out, and I run out of heat stamps too quickly to really make use of it. But I'm wondering if an extraction district, goods district will help in time. Again, no better way than just do it. I could just sit around theorizing and taking notes, but I could also just get in game and try things out myself and note what happens. So yeah, we're not really waiting for anything else, I don't believe. We need to pass the childhood law next. We passed the food law. I think that's one of the most important things. But as soon as this gets made, we're gonna turn overdrive off and then build a coal mine, or one of the two. We can leave it for longer, but for the moment, let's turn overdrive off. We should have enough weeks for that, and then we're gonna research something else. There was something very specific, probably hothouses right after. We can kind of wait. But what I want the most of production efficiency, trust falls. Yeah, because we're gonna be passing laws left and right, so we'll just research another law in the meanwhile. We still have more, so that research could have actually waited, but I figured do it now because I could always hold an emergency meeting, but we'll see. Especially since my trust just shoots up here. So we'll see what happens. I keep clicking on these. I think you need to click on those anyway, so let's see. And then here, 30 out of 57. Yeah, we need to make a promise. Otherwise, we're not gonna... We have less than a 50% chance to pass this. But we want something that we want here. So yeah, chemical hothouse, this was exactly what we want. If that happens, then yes. If that always comes by, then that would be nice. But sometimes I don't feel like that always comes up. But yeah, we can research that. In fact, that's what we want to research. And then we want to probably build a food district just right now. No, we need a frost break. No, we don't need a frost break first. We can just do it. This is going to hurt my heat demand, but it's fine. Because if we extend this way, we'll get a heat bonus. I'm pretty sure that's not efficient, but again, I'm still testing things out for the moment. So the hothouse will be next. I'll zoom out actually, so I can see more. My microphone cut off. Ooh, and then hothouses, please. Chemical hothouses. I could always cancel it, but better not to waste time. And then now we have the enforcers. This is also on a 50-ish week cooldown. And that's just a flat-out improvement to the guard squad, so let's see here. And I think at around week 50, we're going to try to push for the colony, but we want... Yeah, the stockpile won't last, so actually we might have to wait till 100 weeks plus. I mean, we don't have to, but it'd be a good idea. The squalor will result in deaths. I think I tested that out before. And let's actually extend this for the heat improvement. Actually, doesn't that cost heat for me to extend this? No, I think. I guess we can find out. I don't need to do that, so let's do this instead. And let me see here. 20 heat demand. And then we'll see what we get. And then we need the hothouses being researched right now. But we'll also need more housing soon as well. So yeah, instead we need to take care of a bit of housing and then in the meanwhile make the logistical districts. But first and foremost, do I want to just do sawmills first? Because then I have to do sawmills factory. I guess I can try to find out. We can do that instead. Oh, we actually want to do this for the heat requirement. We vote on this next one. 27. It's like a 50-50. We need it. I'm gonna negotiate. So let's see here. Ventilation tower, that's not bad. We can also do mass-produced goods. But I think I'd rather do the ventilation tower. I should have actually waited on my research then if I was gonna do this, but too late at the moment. But I think we can still do things. I can probably rush research again. I should probably do that, all things considered. No, not yet, not yet. We'll wait. Basically, we're gonna cycle our rush research, so we always have a one stack active while getting heat stamps, because otherwise I'm sitting on dead time, I think. We're sitting on a massive surplus for the moment, but I promise you that's gonna go down in time. Also, we have growing crime, so we'll deal with that shortly. We just want to research the ventilation tower first before we put any districts down. I mean, we can do it now, but then I'd have to frost. Yeah, because I have to do this frost. Well, I don't have to. I just choose to do this frost break. It's nicer. But let me see here. So we're definitely going to do this first. Filtration towers. And then we frost break here. Yeah, let's get started on the... I guess we'll just get started on the extraction districts now. Is there a reason why I want to do this? I think there was. So I'm going to do that. Frost break. Before we make the extraction district, which we will badly need in a moment. By the way. Oh, I didn't make the hothouse yet. I just realized. Well... I guess that does come first. We're gonna start starving in about 20 weeks. But I'm also keeping an eye on our week. Once we hit week 51, we can wait till 52. But basically when the heat stamps come off cooldown, and I should probably do something for the Frostlanders too, then that's when I should ask for heat stamps. Did I say that? I might not have said that. Research speed, no. Rule's not gonna happen. Oh, we need childhood. So let's see here. We can do family apprenticeship instead. I'm just gonna do this for the trust. Wait, I just realized my possible mistake. Change proposal. Yeah, because it's not like I need that at the moment. The research speed. This is harder to get through though. 3450. Yeah, that's like 30%. I guess we will do this then. 18. Yeah, that's like 99.99%. Again, I'm calculating that due to assuming that each hesitant has a 50-50 chance to vote for and against. You then apply binomial distribution probability to figure out the odds, and those are very good odds. But anywho. We're waiting for heat stamps, by the way. 6 per week. Basically trying to set everything up. So I think during weeks 50 to 100, we're going to set up the rest of these. I've seen people go without it, but I wonder if you can do better. Basically trying to optimize a little bit based on a strategy I saw, as I said before. So, yeah, with that, I should be able to ask for heat stamps. I would actually... We can grant them the agenda. If whatever they put hopefully doesn't pass, I'm doing it mainly just to ask for funds from them. And with that, we can immediately build the hothouse. But we can also set up this extraction district now. And I think I'm getting prefabs from the center, yeah. So we don't need to make this prefabs district yet. Then we need these housing districts, because that's going to happen soon. So let me just make sure I hit this. 1, 2, 3 from the heating hub. 4. And then we can kind of just go out here. I do need a frost break again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then an industrial district? No, we don't have enough workforce at the moment. So I guess we do go to the logistics. Yeah, we go for the... No, because our population is going to increase. I mean, we do want to go for this this logistics district. We'll do a little bit for that and see how that goes. Kind of working with the hybrid little workaround here. Next research, probably sawmills, since we're setting this up. Factories will come afterward, probably. Because of the industrial district. Again, I'm pretty sure you could make better use of this heat source. Or the heat. And you could deal with the disease/squalor increase from putting housing districts next to your things, but I'm pretty sure you're not meant to do that. And if you are, well, we'll see what happens. So that frost break, out of curiosity, yeah, I messed up my initial housing setup, but I think we can still be fine. Yeah, we do that. This one benefits, and then we do that. But we don't need all that housing at the moment. 3 should hold me, right? I guess we're going to find out. By the way, additives. That does mean we should probably pass the food law next to increase our surplus. We're going to find out, aren't we? Oops. Expedition support. They're going to go for that. I don't really mind at the moment. If it helps their trust anyway, but if it doesn't go through, I don't really care. Because then we can just do this. This is going to oof my trust, but it's for a good reason. Never mind, we already have good chemical additives. So, let's push something else through. Let's see, basic necessities. Yeah. Probably this. We need 18, and that's 99%. It should be 99%. What was that? 53 to 5319? I don't remember. It was a lot less than 6 less than half, though. That's kind of my other guideline. I know my trust is at an oof value. Oh, I need to also do... No, wait, no. Wait, yeah. I use this in the middle, so... Never mind. But anywho. We're gonna get these... the population growth, but in the meanwhile, let's focus logistics district. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we kind of just sit here for the moment. In fact, we can even turn this off really quickly. We're not on overdrive, right? No. We can turn overdrive on now. We're about 20-25%. We're 10 weeks. Set this up. Get this started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then that also requires me to kind of research the next one. But we need to research the factories, I think. Yeah, just to test something out. Can the population grow, man? I would like the population to grow. There we go. And then it finished at the same time I was doing the research. And then the mechanical factory. While we build a... I saw... No, we don't need that yet. Industrial district first. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. Population grows. Okay, we actually do need a little bit more. We can do this. 1, 2, 3. What else? And then the goods. That's going to hurt our heat stamps just a little bit, but we're getting the industrial district made now. Yeah. And then we're going to focus. So at this point, we have nearly every law we want. Well, I mean, we need to pass more laws still, but for the moment, we do this. And I think, yeah, we don't need these new Londoners quite yet. In fact, we'll be at a housing deficit if we do that. So we kind of just sit here for a moment. I should have rushed research. I forgot to do that. So let's see what happens here. We're going to get a law. I think... Contagion prevention. They're going to complain about this soon. I might as well pass this now. 18 out of 50? Yeah, that's 99%. 18 out of 50. 18 out of 50. So let me just plug that in really quickly while I'm sitting here waiting for the votes to go. Never mind. What are the odds there? 98%. 98.35%. Again, assuming that it's... If each hesitant is 55%, I guess that means we're going to do... Never mind, we can't do that. Well, I guess they wait then. Really? Again, I want to put that in perspective. I'm pretty sure that was like a 98% chance to pass, and we didn't pass. But that being said, if you take too many 98% chance risks, you do have a larger chance to fail one of them. So all things considered... All things considered. I think we'll still have enough coal here as well. Did I turn overdrive off? No, I didn't. Then we can turn this back on for the moment. Let's see here. Yeah, and then we want to research the... What was it? I think it was the Logistics Bay. Logistics Bay and Skyways. Skyways first, Skyways first. Skyways first. This is not back yet. 10 weeks, so week 81, 82-ish. I need to keep that in the back of my head while I am also working on getting this, this set up. No. We need the sawmill first. Produce goods here so we can get more heat fabs per week. Never mind. It's nearly... Oh, never mind. Yeah, it just didn't update. We can do this. We should be able to do that. I think we can do that. Because I just want the Frostlanders to be at neutral to grab heat stamps from them. Let me see. Squalor growing, yes, I know. But we don't have enough to make the sawmill yet. And while we do need the other teams, we want to get this set up. I'm going to try setting this up. Setting up materials and goods. Mandatory. Determine their own health. Relations worsen with those guys. I think I can afford that. No, we don't. Because I want to make sure that they're... No, they were at devoted. And they're not going to provide their passive boost until I think Chapter 2. That's when the first time you can do it. Again, that I'm not certain of, though. But I know it's not because it's not like I'm getting a thing. Unless they have to stay at Devoted for a while before they activate. But we'll find out. So I'm looking at, yeah, Expedition, Law, or Research, sorry, and then Law. Logistic Bay. We do need the Logistic Bay, so we might as well keep the research going. But we want to make sure we get this sawmill here. Again, that's mainly a test. One last time. And let's actually pass this contagion prevention. Gosh dang it. If I passed this, I would have felt better about taking the other decision. But because we didn't. This should be like 98% though. Yeah. Like, it's, that's not normal for that to happen still, because even if you're taking, like, 98% chances, I guess we'll actually do some math right here really quickly as we sit here and do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, you have a 90.39% chance to pass 5 laws in a row that have a 98% chance based on the number of hesitants. Approximately, if it's 98%. But anywho. So with that, now we definitely turn on overdrive. But we also make sure that this is turned on. We can actually do this, funny enough. And then we immediately knock this down. And we have enough to immediately... Oh, no, wait. I didn't frostbreak, did I? We should still have time, is what I'm trying to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we'll do a little huddling right here. So because when this runs out, I think we can build over it. But maybe I'm wrong about that. So... come back later. We will use the mine, and I don't know if we can do this right now. Can we do this right now? Right now? We can. And so that should be able to help us. Should be able to help us. I think it'll be completing in a moment. I forgot to do this. 82 weeks. That'll help combat crime. As for you guys, I mean, yeah, you can de-radicalize the stalwarts, but not really any reason to. The fervor is I usually want the double benefit there from fervor. And we can take that, but we don't need to yet. Don't I have one of these already? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So let's make sure. Worker shifts, probably. We'll do that. That does mean we probably want to do the filtration towers right after, but for the moment, we're still okay. And then that frost broke, so now we can put the next extraction district over here. Oh, pain. Oh, I didn't frost break that? Did I not frost break that? Now I'm just really sad. This is kind of a waste now. I mean, we can kind of go towards the second old way station, but I shouldn't have needed to be waiting this long. Also, you'll notice that I took the New Londoners if I didn't, or plan to take the New Londoners if I didn't already do that. That's on purpose, because we're playing for the stalwarts here. So, yeah, let's see. I think, yeah, we need this, but we don't have the heat stamps. That'll come during week 100, most likely. So we're basically just sitting here until we do a thing. So, I'm trying to, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can you can definitely force the oil colony at week 110, 120-ish, but you'll probably be suffering elsewhere for it. So let's make sure we have I think at this point we just make sure we have all the tier 1s, like this. Unproductive do maintenance. We're sitting on a law here, sorry. Machine-centric shifts. We can call an emergency meeting if need be, but I don't think we need to. At this point, we're kind of gonna huddle on research, just to see if there's anything else we can do like this. We didn't technically need to do that. I'm just doing it to be safe. I didn't really make the... Oh, that's right. I haven't made it yet. 40 heat stamps. Yeah, the synergy there. I should have actually activated that earlier. It doesn't seem like a lot, but, you know, every little bit, right? But maybe it doesn't. Depends on what you do. So, housing shelter, sure, slightly increased, but yeah, again, it's like -9, so that's not so bad. Same thing for goods, although we're missing 2 heat stamps per week. I would like that, but no. We're not going to get it. So, next, Actually, let's make the extraction district first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once we do that, we can turn off overdrive. In fact, we can probably just turn it off now, but we're going to leave it on for the moment. Chemical added, or need more fuel when the temperature drops. Yes, I know. I'm doing my best. We need 50 before we can research anything. So pause. This. Trust dropped. Housing block, but no. One of these first. Wasn't there something? I think it was heating, right? No, not heating. I'm going crazy then. Alcohol. Oh, when we get our heat stamps, we're gonna rush the other thing. Let's see. While we rush research here as well. Should I just give you guys something just to try and make something work? Did I already grant agenda? Yeah, cannot already be fixed, which is something I did. So, whoops. But let's see here. Yeah, I know. I guess we will turn overdrive off. Let's see. We are getting stuff from the colony, right? We are. But the temperature is going to increase in a moment anyway, so it's fine. 24... No, 23. 70%? I'm gonna... Yeah, let's gamble on 70%. 70% chance for this to pass. If it doesn't pass, so be it. Yeah, that was... I expected that as a possibility. Is it worth... I'm just gonna do it. We can research something as well. No, actually we can't. I don't think so. So never mind, I lied. So let's see here. I can actually wait a bit, but for the moment, we can ask for heat stamps soon. Yeah, 1 day. So 1, 2, 3, and then let's ask for heat stamps. We desperately need them. Not de-radicalize, raise funds. Then let's do the rest of these. So let's finally get this started here. Wait, don't we have... Yeah, waste management. No. Oh, yeah, we did the filtration towers already. My mistake. But in the meanwhile, let's also do this. No, we can do this. That's right. We might as well play that way if we can. We haven't made a mechanical factory, and we don't have enough workforce yet. We're about to get more. Actually, I should just prepare in that case. I mean, we can just make a whole bunch of stuff already, so that's fine, I think. Is there anything else I'm forgetting about? Aside from the pilgrims being established. They're gonna stay at low trust. There's nothing I can really do about that. Because this is the path I chose. This is a heat hub, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to hit this other one, I'd have to frost break. Can I do that? I think I can. I mean, it's not like I'm putting a building here. Oh, I can't frostbreak it. We don't have enough workforce yet. We're going to get some, but we don't have enough workforce yet. Which is why this housing district over here is experiencing some problems. Yeah, you'll get the agenda. Let me just make sure. So yeah, just sitting here. Sitting pretty for the moment. Just decreasing. I think that's because of a lowering of trust, but let's just check to make sure. Rushed research, hostile pilgrims, skeptical frostlanders, labor oversight law, rushed researchers. We get more people. Let's actually fix our efficiency problems while we make this automated logistics space so we can head towards the oil colony. What did I want to do? There's something else I wanted to do. I can't remember. Well, hey. Sign research, and then we're gonna immediately raise funds. We need the heat stamps. The immediate heat stamps. I can probably stop asking them for it, but hey. Let's make sure we do a thing. So waste management. Heating. Food efficiency. Crop selection. Oh yeah, I should probably, but instead we're gonna go this way first. Crime slightly decreased. Percentage of active weak workers. Wait, hold on. That was stalwarts, right? No, it was not. Let's... Oops. Sorry. Gosh. Me. But anywho. I need a frost break, that's right. Because I want to extend out this way to hit the housing districts. But then we're just going to do this to kind of huddle. And then when this building gets made, we need to gun for the oil colony. I don't know if you guys are going to get this through, but, you know, wouldn't be so bad. The expedition exploration speed increase would be interesting, but I think that's like that's like near 2%. Okay, you guys next on the stalwarts. In fact, I can even do this. I think we have enough trust for this. 23. So 70, 80%? We'll just let you guys try for it. Just to get the grant agenda, just to get the fixed agenda out of the way. But it passed, so hey. So that, I mean, theoretically you can hold off this trust decrease, but we can deal with it now, I think. So you'll notice I'll get this quest a lot. I'm sure you can be you could be a lot more efficient and never get this while maintaining your city to the same degree or better degree. But hey, also, I forgot to do this. So launch expedition. While they're launching an expedition, let's finally take these cores. And move on. How many weeks do we have left? Yeah. Actually not as much as we think. But while we're sitting on heat stamps for the moment, yeah, 13 per week. So in 4 weeks, I can research something else-ish. I'm trying to calculate. Yeah, 4 weeks. If we only are focused on research. Since we're not, though, we need to do other things. Can I actually use your stuff? No, not yet. On week 134-ish. Parenthood as well. We might as well continue on. A more percentage of active workers, and then, yeah, we just want this small boost here for the moment. Let's see. And then I want to expand this as well. That's right. 1, 2, 3. No. Wow, we really can't hit the other housing district? Oh, well, I guess we'll just go this way then. Oh, no, that was the wrong way. That was the wrong way. that was definitely the wrong way. But anywho. So, yeah, I think this is pretty good, though, all things considered. We have a material surplus, so actually, we can turn this off. Or we can do this instead, actually. To save on heat. And then, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do? I probably want to extend this food out this way. 69 weeks? Yeah, we'll definitely need to extend food out this way. So, with that said... do I just try to get a bunch of this set up now? This is where I'm kind of split on what to do. I guess I'll save this for future experimentation. But... let me do a thing. Because again, we're probably going to start again soon just to see if I can do better. But for the moment here, because we are going to run out of food if we don't do this. How would I do this? I guess I'm going to find out. 64k, 84, 84, 84. Because we're playing for the stalwarts anyway, or playing for generator. Yeah, I gotta think about it. We'll also need more materials, but I guess the priority order is housing, food, extraction, maybe goods, and then you kind of just repeat that order. What I mean by that is we're doing food now, but materials will come afterward. But it'll come a long time afterwards, so hey. We're gonna continue frost breaking here, just to get this started. We're fine. 6, 7, 8, question mark? Should be more than enough, but we're also gonna do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if that works. I guess I'm going to play around and find out. That's a lot of food surplus, by the way, if I make 2 food districts, but that's why I'm going to test things out here. Let's get this next law. Relationships. Population growth increased from the decrease that we gave ourselves, but disease increases, which means we should probably do one of these first. I didn't mean to click that. I meant to just look at it. Let me just make sure there's not anything else. No, not for the moment. Housing block, actually... yeah, let's do this. Let's do this first. Delegate session. So that's the alert you get. Let me see here. 21, 80 to 90% chance. Just let it go. If not, we're going to hold an emergency meeting. Missing 80% twice, 4%. But anywho, it passed anyway, so it's fine. I don't know if we need to rush research anymore, because we're kind of slowing down until Chapter 2, when we probably want to speed up again, and then, yeah, we can't really make use of the heat stamps anymore. But it's fine, because we took care of the goods need. But if and when we get more population, we'll need to... Yeah, we'll need, like, 2 of almost every district anyway, except for housing, which increases based on what you need. Squalor. Can we afford to make that, by the way? I don't know if we can. Where am I going? Ventilation tower. 40 heat. But it's not like it's at a severe level or notable level, so I guess this is fine for the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll leave it as is. In the meanwhile, I wanted to test this out. So, what do we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. No, we would have had to frost break here, which I did not do. What's the heat demand? 40 heat again. I'm forgetting something. Oh, I need heat stamps to do the skyways, and then when the population increases, that's gonna hurt. But if we take in the new Londoners, we should be okay. Yeah, I think that would be the plan. But overall, our population would be increasing, so... Out of curiosity, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we extend? I think that's what we do. Yeah, this is what we do. This is no longer going to really serve a purpose. And we'll also lose heat here, kind of, but... Yeah, I think this is what we do next. Basically, we're going to be sitting on a big food surplus. Unless I make a hub here, I guess? 100 workforce, that's the only requirement. I guess we will. You put this in the middle, and then I put this... So, basically 2 hubs here, right? I think that's the plan. That would be the plan. Or this. Either or would work. I'm just trying to decide if I want it closer or not. Guess it doesn't really matter. If there's only going to be 2 food districts here, so let's do this. This does mean that I can't do much else, but that's fine for the moment. Because keep in mind, we're going to be putting a hothouse here, which will take away 20 heat? 40 heat? 60 heat. Yeah, so we'll be using it. And the only cost is workforce, so idle workforce can go into hubs. But we do lose heat stamps for it, so oof. I think we wait for week 135 for these enforcers, yeah. Opposite of the pilgrims, who increase trust just flat out. But... sometimes that is desperately needed. Dense housing block, but we don't have the other thing at the moment, which is what we need. So housing distribution would be the next thing, and that's the stalwarts. Will this complete on time? No. I think we have a law we need to pass though, so that's fine. I think. But anywho, let's see here. So we're going to preemptively destroy this hothouse and then place another one on the food district. Basically, we're doing that. I think you lose a little bit of heat stamps and prefabs, but that's fine because we have a lot of them. Chemical hothouse. We could extend this out as well. Actually, we do. We want to... Oh, it's already expanded. Never mind. And we can check that. Never mind, I lied. We don't have enough heat stamps, that's right. But like we say here, we don't need the Frostlanders. Their oil is over here. But I don't want to take in these people yet. Not just yet. Especially if our population is going to grow soon, so... Basically, the game gives you enough workforce in case people die to emergency shifts or something. They slowly bleed out. But hey, we're also losing materials, by the way, but that will last until we get more people. Promise to stalwarts broken? Oops, I forgot about that. Well, you guys are sitting at, like, near 100% anyway, so hey. I did forget, though. That was not good to do. Let's see, maintenance doing, unproductive do maintenance. What is this? 19? Yeah, that's 99%. At least. I'm pretty sure it's 99%. I should have just plugged it in. I don't know why I didn't.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
And we actually are... I mean, I can actually look. How many laws do we need to pass? One? Theoretically, at least one there. There's a reason why I wasn't doing that though yet, I think. Let me see. 1, 2... And that's about it for the moment. And we don't have much of a disease issue. That's why the game hasn't nagged us about doing a funeral law. And since we have another merit-based housing here, I guess it's fine. So that's gonna go next. This is another thing, but we don't need that at the moment. Nah. We could set these up. Is there... What other reason was there to set this up? Food output from Frostland harvesting sites. We didn't exactly need that either. Let me see. Society. Probably hospital. Yeah, probably just get these set up in case, if and when I need them. Although relationships would probably be a nice one as well. You know what? No, we're going to go all the way here first. I could rush research here again, but I don't have the heat stamps for it. Can we get the enforcers now? We can. And let's see here. I did make the hothouse, right? I did. Did I not make the food stockpile? This is a fuel stockpile hub. I'm going absolutely insane. I was like, why am I not... Why is my stockpile still so low? Well, that was a bit inefficient, but we're just going to do this then. While we actually set up the food stockpile hub. Oh my goodness. Let's see. You only have yourselves to blame. Well, that was a proper quote. Colder season. We'll be fine for the moment. I think. We could set overdrive on, but I think we'll be okay for the moment. Yeah, we'll be okay. 38 weeks, we should be able to set up the oil colony by then. But more importantly, turn this on really quickly. 125 weeks left there. We have 255 workforce. Are people injured? No. Let's see. I could expand this out for the teams. We will actually need them. But while my expedition is about to finish here, we need to sit on heat stamps as well, so that we can get ready for the oil colony colonization. Grant agenda, eh? Oh, because we already have something in place. Let me just make sure. 16? Yeah, 1642. 1642. What are the odds while we're waiting for this? 95.57%. Yeah, so again, it's a pretty likely chance with 5 to 6 or more needed. But let me do this. And then we're gonna actually... No, we have to restore trust. That's right, my mistake. Let's see here. Hospitals. Yeah, we'll do hospitals next. I know I just said we needed the heat stamps, but we'll get it back before this expedition finishes. I don't know why... Wait, actually, does it tell you here? Where would it tell you? Yeah, time to chart 5 weeks, 4 days. So in 5 weeks, we'll get 65 heat stamps, which will be more than enough to set up the skyways. I think. If I recall correctly. Anywho. Oh, that's right. We have a thing here. Let's push that back up. It's going to be filled anyway, but we have the time for... Actually, we could set up... Can we set up a heat district here? Heat hubs here? I think we can. Yeah, we can. So, we can do that really quickly. And... No. We need the heat stamp. Yeah, that costs heat stamps, which we desperately need here. I do want to put things there at some point, but we found oil. And let us see. I even respect the dead, but let me just do this here. That's a phrase of a sentence to say. But let me see here. We'll do that. We don't need... actually, we can. Yeah, we can do that while we're waiting. We can't use that yet. But more importantly, we sit on heat stamps, and we're about to ask for more anyway. So week 151, we'll pause. Day 1. Yeah, 2 days. 1, 2, 3. That was 3 days, but you get the point. Raise funds. Raise funds. Am I going to die to trust due to that? I guess we're going to find out. Let's see here. Let's actually get this heating hub set up here. But also the material stockpile? Yeah, probably the material stockpile. This will hit them all, right? No. I'd have to put it here, question mark. Yeah. That's kind of why we were doing a little loop around. We'll wait a moment. Yeah, we'll wait a moment. Let me just make sure. 25 frost lanterns. We could send people out here immediately, but I don't think I want to do that. Because we need to escort people anyway, right? Yeah, 20 needed. 15 weeks. So 15 weeks. So we colonized or settled the oil colony on weeks 168. And rip all of my stuff, but that lowers the requirements here, so that's perfectly fine. And delegate session. I'm about to die to trust, but we should be okay. Are we gonna be okay? Why is my trust still so low?
Delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Let's see here. Oh, saving. I was like, there's an event? 5 weeks. Do we just die here? We don't die here for this, do we? Idea tree. Just in case, like, let's assume we survive for the moment. Treatment. Experimental treatment. And then, yeah, our coal is hurting because of this. But we also don't have we also didn't put the mining thing up. That's interesting. I didn't build the thingamajiggy. That's fine, I think. Yeah, 22 weeks will make the oil colony by then. Well, we could just die to trust by then as well. So let's find out. Can we grant you guys the agenda? We can. I don't know if that's going to save me. 2 weeks left. I think that broken promise really hurt me. Yeah, that broken promise kind of hurt me. So they're gonna hold a vote of confidence, question mark? Oh, never mind.
Relationship rotation day is coming.
Yeah, trust is already high enough at the moment. I made a mistake. It's fine. Got saved by the bell. Angry Frostlanders encourage the initiative. They still can't really hurt us, and we don't want the fervor to increase and cause protests at the moment. In the meanwhile, yeah, basically waiting for the oil colony, and then also waiting for research and stuff. But we want to sit on heat stamps because we are in need of doing things. So let's just make sure. This is the next building, right? Let's actually do watchtowers first. Use grant agenda on the stalwarts after this, which is just gonna pass straight up. But that's fine because the stalwarts are like that anyway, so this doesn't really actually hurt me, and we're producing goods anyway, so that, yeah, that's actually okay for us. Let's finally do this. Trust overall rises, question mark? And let's see here. In fact, we can even rush this, but I don't think we need to. Did I use the generator, by the way? No, we're sitting on free overdrive. My mistake. Although, we kind of want to hover around 10,000, because I'm probably just going to give 5,000 to the oil colony. Less heat stamps? No. Handouts makes people helpless. But anywho. What did I want to do? I think I wanted to make a logistics thing, but we don't have the workforce. My mistake. Can we bring in people? Yes. I should have actually done that. Should I do that? No, we're gonna sit later. We're gonna sit here and see what happens. Again, I'm probably gonna be experimenting with this after the stream, but let's focus here for the moment. So immediately, what we're gonna do? Pause. So what's the order of operations here? I think the order of operations, as I do some OBS magic, is that we also send some coal, and then we turn the generator on. I'm going to turn the generator on immediately, but more importantly, we're going to frost break over here. And then we kind of just sit here for the moment. Let me just make sure, actually. I need to go back to New London, that's right. Just in case there's... Okay, so about 5 weeks, 7 weeks. So, yeah, we can sit here. We can sit at the oil colony for about 5 weeks. And we'll see what happens. So, next frost break. I'm trying to still figure out how to frost break this correctly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'll just do a 2 row here. And see. We need to frostbreak this before I make this thing, I think, though. Do I? I'm just gonna do it and see. Because the reason why we want to kind of huddle here anyways, so that I can make a stockpile hub, or some kind of hub if need be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we make the extraction district. So if I wanted to put a hub here, I would need a frostbreak still. Should I frostbreak here? We can put a hub on either side of this, so... No, we can't, because I need to do this. But I want... I'm going to frostbreak again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if that's the correct way to do that. And then I can also just do this preemptively. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. This will save me time down the road when I need a second one. But for the moment, we only need to make the one. Also, you know what I didn't do? I didn't research the oil building, so we need to do that. In fact, we probably need to now rush research because of that mistake. So, hold on. Back to New London I go. I made a mistake. So we need this to go faster. Because when we get this set up... I'm pretty sure I did not research the building. No, I did not. But either way, we need to build the extraction district anyway, so... And then here we build the housing district. So what's the best way to do this? This is still sheltered from the wind. It is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that'll be fine. Oh, by the way. Yeah, so what I meant by that is we need a pump jack here. Hydraulic fracturing. 10 weeks, 5 days. Oof. Well, I forgot to pass this through as well. My mistake. But let me see here. Hear ye, hear ye. Maybe I just try this out. Yeah, maybe I should have just made the checkpoint. Well, I already kind of made the checkpoint. When was my last save? It wasn't when I made the thing, was it? No, it was like 15 weeks before. That's perfectly fine, because there were some adjustments I did there as well, kind of, so... Okay. But in the meanwhile... And actually, you know what? Oh, no, we still need the coal here. Yeah, we still need the coal. Just a little bit of coal. So, program wars... I think we can do this. No free speed, but provides food. Yeah, let's do that. And let us go back here. We're sitting on Frostland's team. Oh, no, because we are in need of a thing. So, did I ever make one? No, because we need 400 workforce. So, but I mean, more explorations can wait. Let's see what happens when I don't explore right now. And then let's pause here if I didn't already pause. We don't have the thing yet, so never mind. And I will want to send more people here eventually. Is it worth it doing this? What is it? Heat? Yeah, just heat, right? So, oh, I didn't frostbreak that. Did I not frostbreak this? I did frostbreak this. Oh, there are not enough tiles. Well, let's take care of that. But in the meanwhile, yeah, let's go. Actually. Yeah, because we will be doing a thing. The question is if I can do 2. I'd have to extend the housing district, which I can do. So, you know what? Let's do that. Put the heat hub here. I think it hitting 2 is the positive. If you're only hitting 1, you might be just breaking even. That's why I did what I did. At the same time, I can also add a fuel stockpile hub here. And then one here if I really need it, but we should be fine. And then housing district here. We need heat stamps for the research thing. Actually, we can hold off in this housing district for the moment. We should be fine. Actually, the question is, 4 weeks. 4 weeks, 14... Okay, no, we can make another housing district here. So, let's see. This is a housing district. 1, 2... Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate. We can't hit the other one. Is there a frost break on this wall? No, there isn't. So all I did was... I mean, we're still getting some benefit here, but I really would have liked to hit the other heat district as well. Or the housing district, sorry. In fact, are you... Actually, let me ask a question. Oh, no, we definitely have more. Actually, with that... Oh, my goodness, why am I doing this to myself? 1, 2... Oof. How would you do this? Can we frost break this? No, we can't. So it's just a hole that you're sitting in. I mean, it's fine. All in good enough. 5, 6. So basically, we're just trying to... And in fact, if you want to put a hub in the middle here, would that be better? I feel like that might be better. If that's so, I'm going to do this then. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the hub goes in between. And then there's a little thing here because of a decision I made. But more importantly, we're focused on this. No food coming in here. That's fine for the moment. This provides some stuff. Yeah, it does. So we'll do that. And then we will wait pretty much here. New law available, and I think it's one of these that I want to do. Funerals, what is it? Disease decreased, or I thought there was something else that I need to do. No, there's not. Efficiency bonuses, society. I mean, we can pass this just to do so. Trust lost from deaths, but it's hard to get that to pass, so we'll pass this instead. Research speed increased is nice as well, but let's see what happens. So let's at least hit chapter 2 before I decide on what I really want to do. I think I will just start another run just to see, though, just to practice. But for the moment, 180 heat stamps. Really? I have to wait another week? Okay. More people live among, but that's fine for the moment. In fact, if I'm setting up housing districts here, I might even want to set up people the other way. Actually, I need to expand it. I would need to expand this, wouldn't I? Yeah, I would. So never mind. I just did a thing. Well, I mean, it's going through the choke point anyway. So you know what? It's not so bad. This is growing, by the way, but we can put a ventilation tower here. I'm trying to think of what I'm doing here. And then more people just came to New London. Or no, we just got more workforce in New London, which is fine because, hey, as it turns out, we have the housing for it. Kind of. Yeah, we definitely have the housing for it. Let's make sure we're at a surplus. Or near enough, but we probably should just make sure we have the surplus. Everything else we're okay on, so that means, well, when I need to explore I will, but I could also send people over here. I don't need to at the moment. I think I do need to, actually. I lied to myself. Well, hey, that's something I'll figure out later. So this is all fine. It's the materials here that's not fine. If that's the case, then let's actually get these back up and running properly. I didn't turn anything else off. Food is at a surplus, but let's actually just do this. And then send these guys the surplus. So yeah, now we should be sitting pretty. We'll send another set of coal over. In fact, we need to go out here and do a little bit of a micromanagement thing. So this coal now should be going to the old dreadnought. Well, actually, I should have set up the oil first, but that's going to happen soon anyway. Oh my goodness. Jordan, please. Yeah, now we do this with the oil. And since we have skyways, we can just send a whole bunch of it. Yeah, we'll do this. And now we enter chapter 2. So yeah, without further ado, yeah, I am gonna start another captain run week 190. So maybe that is the, well, as I said, I settled it on week 168ish. So I think we'll be kind of okay. But yeah, that's all I want to do. But we're gonna see again. We're just gonna reload and start, quote unquote, start another run at chapter 1. I have a save that starts directly at chapter 1 with the stalwarts and pilgrims. So, but we would choose. I would choose this and see it go on. So, without further ado, let me just do this really quickly. Da-da-na. Chapter 2 start. But then we're gonna reload it from the very beginning of chapter 1 and see if we can do better. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Otherwise, I should probably load it from a thing, but load it from a checkpoint. Like one of these checkpoints, 115. Because that's really where I started to really deviate. But I think I was trying to fix my heating hub situation here. So let's see what happens. So, future Jordan needs to put in timestamps. That's all I'm really trying to say. And we'll get set up at the oil colony again, and I think I'll call that a stream. But in the meanwhile, we're going to do things. Because RNG changes, so there are slight changes even with just the council voting, which can result in other stuff. Also, I was very close to dying, by the way, by trust. So, yeah, if we can fix that really quickly, that would be nice. I should have actually remembered how I arranged my housing districts, but we'll try a different layout this time. I think we can get it to work. Because the gist of it, as we pause quickly here and just grab heat stamps again, is that we just want to hit 4 housing districts. If we can hit more than that, that would be nice. But the problem was the thing I wanted to do was I actually wanted to hit the housing districts as well. Since all 4 housing districts I would clump around here are a thing. I mean, I tried to set that up instead of over here, but this is just kind of a waste if I don't do anything here. I think you're meant to put 2 housing districts in each and then work off that, but maybe not. Maybe I want to try something. No, because then that saves me more people because I don't have to put a heating hub over here. Yeah, I think we still do 4 housing districts here. The question is what the layout of them will be. No, I want to do this. And if I do that... Oops, not like that. Sorry, that's a waste of space. Oh! But I would need to frost break here if I do that. Yeah, let's try going out thin here. And then see what we can do. So yeah, we're still going to do 4 housing districts. There was a reason I didn't want to do this, though. Didn't I just want to do this? I think I just want to do that. We're going to try it out. Either way... Oh, I haven't put enough down, by the way. Because I need to do this. Shelter from the wind. Yeah, shelter from the wind near housing district. We frost break here once to get the heating hub set up. I think I need a frost break over here as well. But for the moment, just set up these as well. By the way, hi, I'm just going to assume you're not a bot and hope for the best. Actually, no, we want to spread out over here. I think I like this kind of layout more. And then we do this so we can get the near housing district effect. Then set up the council hall ASAP. And I think that's all I really need to do. Yeah, that's all I really need to do at the moment. When this frost breaks, we immediately set up the extraction district while the council gathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And then we get this vote started. Again, I think we're just going to play it consistent here and no RNG. If I just calculate this really quickly again, we need 31 out of 56 hesitance, and that's like 35%, but let me just calculate to make sure. 31. Yeah, 25.22% chance of this passing, which is what we want. But since that's not going to happen... So, at this point, I don't think I addressed it at the beginning when I did this, but the reason why I negotiate with the stalwarts first is because I know they're going to push forward something that either they like or they and the New Londoners like. In this case, it would probably be something like mandatory school, but really the prefabs I think is what I want first, because otherwise you can't get prefabs anywhere else. This saves us the time and resources having to make the extraction district on the prefab. But if you're doing, say, a Faithkeeper run, I think you need to build the prefab district. But that's fine, because you have the trust increase from their ability, special action. Meanwhile, yeah, chemical we want to pass that eventually as well. So that's a guaranteed vote, 100%. But if you can get close to like 99% or 98% and above, usually, yeah, you should just take that as well. I should have actually calculated that before, but hey. In fact, we can even do this. I think we can do this. So, in the interest of doing this, we should do this so we can start immediately getting prefabs. Don't need to worry about the trust game over. We should be able to fix that in due time, because we have so much that we need to do anyway. And in fact, our trust didn't even go that low. We're despised, but it's not that low. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, so I'm going to pull up my notes. Pull up my notes for the opener. Expand, and then make the housing extraction district, which I already am doing. Right after that is 2 research institutes and the heating hub. But I can do the heating hub in the same breadth and step. So the game saves really quickly. Let's pause here. Then set up these research institute. Never mind, I need to expand first. My mistake. Actually, I should set up the heating hub first, so that I have more... I know what I'm exactly getting. So if I do this, I don't hit it. If I do that, I hit both. But we don't want to use up any more spots, unless they allow me to hit other things. But I don't think they do, so we're just going to do this instead. These can kind of go wherever... No, actually, no, we want to do this. I think I already messed up. So we're going to do this so that we can hit 3... When we put a housing district here, we can hit 3 tiles from both. I'm pretty sure. And then this district expands out this way. So we can do the same with the housing district that we place over here. But we'll see. This will require a lot of frost breaking, but for the most part, it'll benefit us, I think. And so the heating hub, extraction district, and then the 2 research. I should really change my notes here, but it's fine. And then the food will get started soon, but we don't need it at the moment. So you basically wait for this extraction districts to be built, or the expansions to be made, before we do plop 2 of these. Again, the reason why we want 2 is to increase the research speed. That little boost will help out, and then we turn the generator on. Please, let me turn the generator on. We'll also turn on overdrive for the moment while we do stuff. So let's see here. We have a lot of laws to pass, so actually we can research the thingy-majiggy first, the coal mine first. I thought there was something else I would rather have at the moment, though. I can't remember. Was it maintenance duty? Materials demand decrease, production efficiency increase. I don't remember what it was. It might even be hothouses, all things considered, but you know what? Let's go coal mines. If I already did this, then, well, we're going to find out. It kind of doesn't matter, but just in case it does, we'll do it. Oh, rush research. Rush research? Sorry? Okay. Yeah, raining trust, but that's fine. We'll fix that in due time. And let's see. I think I do want to extend the... Yeah, if I don't... Well, do I? No, we don't need to. We would extend the food district. Yeah, that's what we do. Lily May is born. And let's keep moving on. I feel like I'm forgetting something. No, not really. Not at the moment. I don't think so. Research into heating hub, research coal mine, pass laws. Yeah. I registered as sick. Oh, because of... What? What? Really? Oh, no. No, really? Pass a law. Food additives, chemical additives. That will automatically pass. And away I go. So yeah, the only major change... Well, major. But the biggest change we made so far relative to the run at the beginning of this stream is that we put the heating hub, and I think we fixed our housing situation a little bit. How many weeks do we have left? Yeah, 24 weeks. So right after this will probably be the hothouse. We're still passing laws, so I think it would be... Or the heated housing insulation. No, housing... We'll do housing insulation first. We can build the coal mine now. But we'll wait for it to be built before we turn overdrive off. Which we will promptly turn on again in a moment anyway, but hey. So yeah... Now turn overdrive off. I'm forgetting something. We can make the food district now. I think we're making the hot... No, asbestos lining. Never mind, I lied. So we'll time the hothouse with the research for the hothouse. Is what I'm thinking of. So we'll do this. I think it'll research before I even finish it here, but let's see. Yeah, food and energy efficiency will help as well, but first we need the hothouse. And again, this is specific to the stalwart opening, starting with the stalwarts. 4, 5, 6, and then we'll extend out this way. Let's see, we are missing some housing, but that's okay for now. And then we kind of wait again. Do we wait again? I think we're waiting here. Oh my goodness, pause. Let's see here. Funerals, childhood. Mandatory school. 21 of 52. Yeah, this should be 95%. 21 of 52, is that what I said? Yeah, that is, 93.68% chance to get this through. But if it didn't, I would call it an emergency meeting. In fact, I can even call it an emergency meeting now. This just speeds things up for me. We're not making goods yet, so don't need that. Basic necessities. Trust rises slightly. Production efficiency, heat stamps, income. Yeah, this is the next one. 21 to 52. Yeah, same thing. So 92%. Or did I say 93%? It couldn't... It has a chance of not passing, but yeah, it'll pass. We'll keep on moving here. The moment they reach high trust... In fact, I think we can force it, unless it's already fixed. No. Yeah, let's force this so we can mobilize enforcers early. To deal with the rising crime. And I did not... Oh, I did make the food district. My mistake. We'll extend it out this way to solve some heating issues. But more importantly, we're waiting for the hothouse to get a food surplus. And we should be good to go. Ah, please, let me go. And then after that, we'll do food energy efficiency for the Frostlanders. So that when basically on weeks 50 and 100, we want to be asking the Frostlanders for heat stamps again. But then we can flip-flop on them afterward. I mean, we're free to flip-flop on them afterward. So let me see here. Oh. We mobilized enforcers around week 25, so that'll be about week 75 when we can do it again? Yeah. Get another law. They're going to try to pass infectious badge. That's fine. I would have liked it to be something that I need, but this is okay for the moment. Although it might change the course of what I research, but we'll see. So in the meanwhile, let me see here. I can even rush research again, but we don't have enough heat stamps at the moment for that. Can I try and rush? No, I don't think I can. I mean, I could try. You know what? Actually, how many weeks do we have? 22 weeks? Yeah, let's actually set this up. So to set this up, we need to frost break this, as I did before. 7, 8. We do want to save heat stamps for research, but for the moment, that frost break will provide some use. Can we sneak this in? I think we can sneak this in. 34. No, we can't sneak it in. We have to wait for the research first. And now, food energy efficiency, resources. It would probably be a sawmill, but we can wait on that a little bit. Maintenance duty. Materials demand slightly decreased, production efficiency increased. So let's start on these. While we wait for more stuff. Extraction district here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll, when possible, we'll set up the goods district right here. So basically, a lot of what I said in my beginning streams was definitely wrong, but a lot of what I said in my beginning streams was kind of me thinking to myself, even though I won't try to defend myself too much, but... Heat stamps, please. Give me the heat stamps. Okay. Industrial district, although I do want to research something else. We're gonna do this instead. Ow! Let me go! I was about to say, did the game really freeze on me? We can pass a law. Whoops, sorry. Society. Never mind. City. My mistake. Nope. Survival. Nope. It hasn't researched yet. My big mistake. Let's see here. Yeah, when this researches, we can go. So yeah, kind of slowing down on research just a little bit. We don't need to, but we're going to. Let's just make sure here. 25, right? Yeah, 25, 53, 70%. We can go for something here, right? Machine-centric shifts. Mechanized sawmill? Yeah, I think that's what I want. So, let's go. Guaranteed, but yeah, mechanized sawmill, so let's get that set up for materials and goods, and I think this is a better start. If for no other reason than the fact that I did the housing thing here, I think better. But we do need to do the research, so we're about to get heat stamps anyway, which does mean I should probably do this so that I can try to grab heat stamps. But yeah, we're gonna do this. I don't think we can, because yeah, they're still at negative. So that is something. I should have actually actually, for that reason, we're gonna call an emergency meeting. And try to get... If this passes, I think we get neutral trust. I wasn't looking though, so yeah, they didn't get it to pass, unfortunately. So whoops. In fact, I even hurt my relationship with the New Londoners, so that was super bad, basically. I probably did not want to do that. But, you know, testing things out. Although, when we get this set up here, should we be good? I think we should be good, right? We don't need the prefabs, we need the goods here for the heat stamps. Now let's do the mechanized sawmill, and when that happens, so yeah, we can ask for heat stamps from the stalwarts, but we're not gonna be there for the others. Let me do this. But when we ask for the heat stamps, we can immediately research sawmills here. That is the wrong one. Yeah, so a bit of a mistake there. I made a mistake. Well. Hey. I might as well just take the risk then. I'm just gonna rush research. Allow them to fend for themselves. Yeah, trust increases back up, and yeah, now we can ask for the heat stamps. Want you and you. My trust should fix itself in time, though. Anywho. So let's see here. I think we want to use the ability here. Never mind. I never made the hothouse. My mistake. Let's make it now. Is there any heat demand here? No, there's not. There's gonna be heat demand here, but I don't need to put the fuel hub here. In fact, instead I should put the fuel hub here, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, because when I put the sawmill here, it's going to increase the heat demand. Don't I have both of these? No, just a blasting coal mine. My mistake. Anywho. In fact, I think I can turn this off for the moment. More people live with us. We can fix that soon. In fact, we should fix that now while I'm waiting for the research anyway. So, 1, 2, 3. This should hit both. Yeah. Unfortunately, I need a frost break. My mistake. I am sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This should be more than enough for the other housing districts I want to make. Yeah, because I've already expanded. Did I already expand? Yeah, I already expanded them. With this, we will research the factories while making the sawmill. And when this frost breaks, we make the housing district. Ah, the people's faith has been restored. Thank you. But we're actually just trying to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably want 2. Yeah, I probably want 2. We can sustain 2 is what I'm trying to say. 4, 5. 6 question mark? I need a frost break again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I should do it over here instead. So what I mean by that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. And let's see how that works out this time. I think I'm sitting on a law, aren't I? I am sitting on a law. Whoops, sorry. Goods, no comment. Well, now we're making goods, so let's actually make use of this. This is 99%. 2 out of 25 needed. Let's calculate that really quickly. 25, and then 2 needed. Yeah, 99.9999% chance for that to pass. And let me see here. So if anyone's making a mod, you can add in a calculator for that. But in the meanwhile, yeah, we're just gonna let this stand for the moment. The mine causes the event there, so not that it doesn't help, but hey, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Not at the moment, I think. So yeah, surplus again. Out of curiosity, though, yeah, the heat demand is met there. Heat demand is met there. What about these original ones? Yeah, no heat demand, no heat demand. Perfect. So let's move onward. We researched the mechanical factory. What would come after this? What do we actually need? Squalor and things. So you know what? Resources, right? Yeah, filtration towers. We'll do a ventilation tower, and let's make this, if possible. Nope, we can't make it yet because we need 180 heat stamps. Oh! But in the meanwhile, so yeah, the heat demand is mostly coming from this. That's materials, but we have a bunch of that. Actually, we can just sit here and wait for this. Oh my goodness, only 10 heat stamps per week. Okay, there we go. Please! Okay. Something here. Badge of shame, but no, we need that, kind of. So to completely eliminate Squalor, we do need to build this build. I'm going to try to go no problems here. I don't know if it's going to work, but hey. Gonna turn this back on. Gonna turn this back on. Oh, we don't have enough workforce. Never mind, I lied. We'll survive. 20 weeks? Yeah, 20 weeks. If I'm gonna do this, that's gonna hurt things, but we are fine for the moment. What did I just approve? I don't even remember. Oh, the filtration towers, which we don't have enough heat stamps for, so hey. 7 weeks left before I can do that again. But we're getting our full heat stamps per week, so in essence, so in about 10 weeks, we'll earn just as many heat stamps as what we would have gained waiting for the use of heat stamps. So basically, we don't need to ask for heat stamps as much. We'll still probably need to at times, but for the moment, let's pass a law, by the way. We're okay. So funerals, let's finally get this done. Trust loss from debts we can, but that's very hard to pass, so we'll just try to let this actually 17 out of 50. What is that, 98%? That's the magic. 17 out of 50. Hold on, let me just put these numbers in just to be sure, so I don't forget. Yeah, 92.23%. And it shows. But anywho, we need to wait for another 50 heat stamps before we make anything else. And let's see what we do here. We can work on the logistics. Actually, we do want to work on that, right? Let me just make sure I didn't do everything I wanted to do. Work compensation. I think I was already starting to build towards the logistics district at this point, but let's get this law through first before we do that. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. I mean, I'm not forgetting too much. In fact, we can even do this. Not the heating hub. This. Oh my goodness, I just want to toggle this. So remove a little bit here and remove a little bit here. Because we'll still be at a surplus, and then turn this back on. So we're not losing as much coal. But we will need to turn the generator on. We're sitting at 0% overdrive. I should have been turning it on earlier. Well, hey. And then as I saw, no, wait, our research is going to finish first. Let's take care of our research before we do anything else. Something is happening. It's the mining event, I think. Avoid all risks. Let's do avoid all risks. right now, and perfect, 50 for this. So, let us finally work on these thingy-majiggies. I think we specifically needed the logistic bay first. So we'll do that, but then we'll wait for heat stamps to frost break later.
Terminal patients are encouraged to maintain
8 weeks. Oh no, we can do it now.
chances of a successful transplant.
Let's frost break. We don't have 200 workforce. My mistake. Bleeding 14 cold, but I think we could take a little. Can we take a little bit away? Let's find out. If I had done the cold thing as I remove the frost break screen, 81, 41 weeks. Yeah, this should be fine. Because we just want to be able to frost break over here. So, actually, I'm going to do this instead. 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 6, 7, 8. And then as I wait for more, this will complete in 2 weeks, so I can research something else while passing a law. We're just going to try to let this go through. If it doesn't go through, then we technically don't need to research another law because we have another 1 or 2 laws in waiting anyway. But we barely passed that, so hey. But in the meanwhile, I could hold an emergency meeting. I don't think we need to anymore. Chemical hothouse does more food. In fact, we should even do this. Just so we get a little bit more. Well, let's find out. Oh, I forgot to make the filtration tower, by the way. Still, though, I need a frost break here. Setting up the logistics district, I think, is pretty important. So let's do that. Can't research anything at the moment, but that's fine. What happens if I grant you... No, there's nothing there. There's no law. Yet. Here come the pilgrims again. But in the meanwhile, let's see. We need 50, right? Yeah, 50, 59. Setups. Yeah. No, we can wait. We can wait because we need to run expeditions anyway. So, labor organizations, production efficiency increase, trust falls. Let's continue moving on here.
The pilgrims welcome.
Program more. Frostlanders, pilgrims. Yeah. Provides food instead. That's pretty good. If for no other reason than we want the Frostlanders to be neutral, so we grab heat stamps from them. It's all for a better cause, I swear. But as it heats, as it gets warm again soon here, at 100 weeks, we'll turn off overdrive shortly. Let's actually do this law. Can we do this? Merit. This is also merit. Tension decreased, disease marginally increased. Nah. I thought there was something that I just did. No? I guess we're waiting then. Efficiency bonuses is the thing we want. So yeah, we're just sitting on the next law here. And we can't make the logistics district anyway until our population increases, so hey. So I guess we will do everything else here at the moment. Worker shifts. Yeah. We do have the filtration tower that we need to make, but I can't make it yet, I believe. Yeah, we need 100 heat stamps and 300 workforce. That'll happen when this gets increased, so we'll deal with the squalor first because that's the most immediate concern. City run alcohol shops. Nah. Nah. Refuse requests, so that'll, yeah. These are all usually temporary, but they last a long time. It's not great sometimes. Anywho. I said I was going to turn overdrive off. Let's actually do that. Basically doing a 2 for here. Oh, I forgot to vote in this law. Sorry. 24, right? Yeah, 24, 50-50. This is 50-50. Well, I guess we can work on logistics or buildings then, if this doesn't pass. We'll find out. Never mind, it passed. It was 50-50, so there was a chance it passed. But in the meanwhile... So warmer season, but at the same time, we're about to get more people. 99%. Give me more people. Okay, good. Then we immediately do ventilation tower because we are about to turn on a bunch of stuff. Never mind, I did not expand this housing district yet. My mistake. But we do need to turn on the rest of these. So 1, 2. In fact, we actually don't need to ramp these up, so we'll leave these down for the moment. Same thing for the food district, technically, but we have the... I want a surplus before I turn it down. So what am I actually trying to do? Set up a logistics district. That's right. That's the #1 priority here. Let me go! Let me build this, please! Oh, goodness gracious. Did I actually freeze here? Oh, please, game. Please don't freeze here. Goodness. Really? Well, that's interesting. Well, if anything else, because I don't want to really waste time just starting this up again for the sake of you and future Jordan, but we'll see. We'll see if this actually freezes on me. We'll sit here about for a minute or 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Anywho. Frostpunk? Yes, Frostpunk. That's what we're doing. This is my second run-through going through the beginning. I'm just trying to optimize here, so as the stream title implies, we are mainly focusing on nothing. Also, you know what I was doing? I forgot to do? I forgot to ask for heat stamps from all of them. That's fine, but it would have been great to do this earlier. 5 days. Oh yeah, these guys were kind of behind anyway, so all things considered, I can afford to wait a little bit. So let's actually speed this up a little bit. And then... Oh my goodness, please, let me raise funds. No! I was gonna raise funds from you guys! No! Okay, well. We'll do Frostland research here. But more importantly, you know what? I can grant you guys the agenda and then ask for funds? Question mark. Did I do that correctly? No, I did not. And instead took away my stuff. Question mark. Did I? No, I did. Yeah, Frostland has raised 214 heat stamps. That's fine. Oh goodness, Squalor is growing. I know it's growing. It's because I didn't put this up yet. Hopefully no one dies. It's notable and it's going to increase to... No, it's notable. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. This is fine. Should probably make another housing district in the meanwhile, but let me just make sure. At this point, I really should write down notes on what I'm doing at the moment. That being said... So, this is out of coal, I realized. So, we need to do this. And then we need a frostbite. That's right. I forgot to do this. Hopefully no one's going to freeze to death while I'm doing this, but hey. Things. So, let's find out. The frostbreak here, we have 7 weeks. We're not going to be able to make it in time. So, because of that reason, we're going to turn overdrive on to kind of hold us for the moment. But at the same time, we're going to get a temporary source of coal from the north here, which is why we want to build the old way. I know I've mentioned this before, but we want to build you want to work on the old way station to the northeast of New London so that it's easier to set things up over here. That being said, we do need these New Londoners, but not right now. In the meanwhile, there's something else I'm forgetting. I could rush yeah, let's actually rush research here. They're going to complain about my trust, but we should be able to get that back soon. Oh no, I'm going to game over. We should have control over this, though. If I set up a housing district right now, though, I should be perfectly fine, because I have these sitting at non-efficiency, so... In fact, I should probably just turn this on so I have a stockpile of goods. Stockpiles are basically another way for you to temporarily hold yourself when something happens, like you get a bunch of people and they want goods. A stockpile would be great for that. Also, you know what I didn't do? Immediately make this extraction district. But hey. We should be able to hold out. Yeah, 5 weeks. The cold will start increasing, but I think we'll still be okay. That being said, heat demand did increase, so you know what we're actually going to do? We are going to make this other housing district. So, let's see here. So we do this. We hit 2. And I think it's this one we're trying to hit again. Near heating hub. Wait, really? We're not close enough to the heating hub for this? I thought we were. Am I looking at the wrong one? Where's the heating hub? Hold on, let me pause this and look. Here, right? I like how... Oh, wait. Zoom in on the... No, that's not gonna help. No, it just looks pretty, I know. I'm trying. Na 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 na. I need water, but I'll do that after the stream. Look at it. Look at it. People wanted to see that. But anywho, oh, you know what? I forgot to do this as well. Exploration time greatly decreased. If this passes, there's like 40. Yeah, they need 11 out of 14. What are the odds of that? Let me. I have a calculator for this.
The proposed law has been
Yeah, 2% chance of them getting that through. But anywho, what I was trying to look at was this. So, really, it's not far enough, but we can hit 2 housing districts like this. So, technically, this is still okay. Especially since it's getting, double heating benefits anyway, so it's fine. What I do need to remember is to set up another coal mine there, but for the moment, let's see here. I think we should finally start working on society. But first, alcohol! I don't need to do that. I probably should not have done that. We'll turn overdrive off. And this house, I need to actually focus on this extraction district because I need to immediately make the coal mine. But in the meanwhile... Oh no! OBS or Windows or something, if you heard that. But anywho... So when this housing district gets made, we'll be okay for the moment. In fact, we now need to actually take these New Londoners back in. I think they should be able to hold. Let's find out. So yeah, material, that's fine because we're about to get more people anyway. And we're actually still sitting on a surplus. But for the moment... Yeah, and then the people came in. That's fine as well. If we do housing block, we can get a law through. What else would we want first, though? Trust rises? Something, something, and something. Scouts headquarters would be nice, too, just to make the Frostlanders / Pilgrims happy. But I think we want to just focus on these. Let's just do these really quickly. Well, I say really quickly. It's going to take a while, but still. Can't we... Isn't your ability off cooldown? No, 13 weeks. Something happened somewhere.
never question their commands.
There's a lack of housing. Why is there a lack of housing? Should I have just let my population rise on its own? Well... things. Expand this out really quickly. Oh, because we're doing a thing. So now we can do that, and yeah, we shouldn't be in trouble anymore. But we do have a bit of a housing situation, so... What else can I do here? Oh, did I never make... No, I did. I did. I guess we will work on housing then, huh? Why did this happen this time? I mean, it's okay. It's diminishing. If it goes to none, that would be great, but we'll see. Let's see what happens here. So, 25, eh? So this is 50-50. Really should be called a steam hub? Yeah. It's a heat hub because it provides heat. I could negotiate here, but we'll let them fight for the alcohol privatization. So, yeah. Anyway... I do highly recommend... Do I have DVR turned on? I mean, it's not that it's... But yeah, DVR is turned on, so you can rewind at this point. But yeah, they didn't get that through. Let me see here. There's something else I wanted to do. I think we're barely losing... Yeah, we're not really losing anything at the moment. We have the factory, we have the sawmill, and we have things. But in the meanwhile, what does this do for us? Active workers increased. Population growth. Active workers, population growth... Stable. Yeah, funny enough, I think we're gonna go through this tree first. When something costs 100 heat stamps, then we'll do something else. Did I extend this, by the way? No, I did not. I should do that. So that I can add something else. I think I can also put this down, because we need it. So I should have done that a lot earlier. But we'll find out. This is gonna finish soon, so we'll do this. come back later because we can actually do this first. And then we want the logistics station so we can grab this coal here. But we can't because we need 10 Frostland teams to make that for us. Also, it's complaining that I haven't looked at this yet, but we don't need these Frostlanders. If we're playing with the Frostlanders, then you'd probably take them in. You'd take one of the two in, but for the moment, we don't need them. So yeah, waiting for research, waiting for laws, waiting for expedition. Everything's going hunky-dory. Yeah, we need to restore trust, but that'll be fine for the moment. Relationships, this will undo the population growth thing, but for the moment, we don't want our population to grow, so we'll leave it at that we'll leave our population growth where it is and focus on the housing block. Stalwarts. We're doing housing now, so we can do a thing also. I guess I could rush the research. Oh, it's already being rushed. I'm going crazy. 15 weeks to grant them the agenda. We can't grant them the agenda because something else is already queued, so I have to remember to do that. But in the meanwhile, actually, can't I do this? Don't you guys have the mobilize? No. 4 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's mobilize. We'll vote this in. Or try to vote this in. Liberated youth. Actually, passing the alcohol law would probably help with the trust game over, but we'll see. Now we grant you the agenda. Trust rises overall. And yeah, we sit pretty here for a moment. Actually, we have the Frostland teams now, so let's make the Skyways. I forgot about that. 1, 2. And then we just sit here for a moment. I think we can actually take the cores too, right? Yeah, we can take the cores. Might as well use the time that you have. That way you don't need to send them later. And we're still kind of sitting here wondering what we do. Why are my housing districts in so much pain? We can set up a dense housing block. I don't know if I need to at the moment. Because then we could do this, yeah. Merit-based housing. That would solve the housing issue, I'm pretty sure. Now we have the mine outpost providing 312 coal. Because of Skyways. And yeah, this is cool. We're cool. Everything's cool. I think we have a goods law we can pass as well, but hey. We'll be perfectly fine. And then yeah. We'll see if I break my record of 168 weeks for the oil colony. You can do it sooner than that, but you'd have to sacrifice something for it. So, this is more like a PB for stuff. Worker housing, so 15 shelter in the production efficiency. So you set this up. I think it says, yeah, constructed in food, extraction, and industrial districts. Which we don't exactly need at the moment, so we're going to go back to society and work on anything else, really. Probably the watchtowers, if and when I set things up. But let's do hospitals first. Do I want to do hospitals? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Heat dispatcher. What is this exactly? In all districts, 40 heat demand squalor increased. And then the advanced shaft coal mine, which it's not going to help me. It'll provide a little slight boost temporarily, but not for long. So, I guess we will do watchtowers first. Hospital will allow me to implement a law, but we'll do watchtowers first. Because that is the more immediate need. As this expedition finishes here. So, don't need to take them in. The oil, there's oil over here, so we send that. And we're sitting on more. I think there's somewhere we could send them out. I thought there was, but it's like dangerous. Never mind, I lied. So yeah. At the same time, working on the logistics part of the idea tree would help out as well, but we'll find out. So 2147. What are the odds? 2147. Sorry, 4721. 80%, 80.9%, 80.91% if we even want to go down even more through the decimals, but for the moment, we're fine. We could actually do this again, because now we're on a negative surplus. Can't I extend? Did I already not extend this? Yeah, I did. So, let's see, dense housing, or was it the merit-based housing? Did I pass that already? I feel like I didn't pass one of those. Unregulated worker shifts? No, not yet. Housing distribution. Yeah, we want to pass this next. In fact, I can do... No, we can't do that, because Alright, we don't want to accidentally die to trust. And indirectly we do die, because when the steward gets exiled, assumably they freeze out there, so hey. I know, dog. It's cold out there. The steward will freeze. Anywho. So yeah, we can wait on these laws, basically, and a bunch of other stuff. We can also soon ask for heat stamps again, but I would like the New Londoners to be at neutral. But since we are researching... No, we're not researching a law. But I need the housing as well. Housing will probably increase everyone's trust to neutral. Well, at least the New Londoners' trust to neutral. So let's backpedal on that statement. In the meanwhile, yes, we're sitting on a lot of work. We're sitting on a lot of workforce as well, but that'll fix itself in time when we send people to the oil colony. So, yeah. Wait, we just got housing. Or we just got people coming here. But, let me see. Yeah, Frostland. Probably one of these, right? We don't need a prison at the moment. We don't need the hospital at the moment either. But we might as well research something. Let me see if this works out. So we'll research this, and then try to research the second one. But if we can't do it, we can't do it. So new law available. We want... Well, alcohol would help as well to increase trust. But we want to deal with the housing issue first. So, merit-based housing. 31, 20, 46. I think that's like 98%. Let's find out. 46, sorry, and then we need 20. Wait, right? Yeah, 20. Never mind, 84%. But, hey, it passed, so it's fine. But that didn't help my housing situation due to a thing, so I think we do need a dense housing block here. Oops, my mistake. This should increase my trust, and we could actually die here, but for the moment... Did we extend this as well? We did, because it has a filtration tower. Which is dealing with our squalor. There was something I didn't pass. It was probably the alcohol law. Well, if we die, we die. Promise solves... Oh, we forgot to give them the thing. You gotta bribe some of the communities before they start a civil war? Yeah. So, no, I just forgot to also do the thing. So let's see if I die here. Because I didn't die before. I think it's also... I also moved a lot faster here. Yeah, so I moved a lot faster here. We would have a higher trust if I did not... If I were faster on the expedition, so... And then I broke a promise, obviously. That hurt me as well. So let's see what happens. People's faith has been restored. Yeah, agreement is at a hold position, so... Got saved there. I don't know why exactly, but we got saved. And that's the same thing that happened in the first run, so it's fine for the moment. But I do want heat stamps, so we're going to immediately... hurt ourselves a little bit. We also want things here as well, so if we could do this and then ask for funds, we want the heat stamps. And now, we get to do a bunch of cool stuff. So, pretty much around the same time we reached the oil colony, we're a bit slower this time, but that's perfectly fine. I was trying out some different things. Although I did make someone say, yeah, gotta bribe some of the communities before they start a civil war. Again, perfectly fine. But the alcohol law definitely would have put me in less hot water. We'll respect that again. It won't matter for the moment because we won't see that. Because I'll be the end. But we're just going to try to get to Chapter 2 and then we'll probably end the stream. Again, just a lot of testing. The main test here, for those who didn't know or if you don't want to go back and watch this, is that we were trying to see, as we grab the parts here really quickly. We're basically law rushing. I could have rushed the laws a lot more by sacrificing food output, but I was just making slight tweaks because I was testing this out before in the last 12-16 hours anyway, so... Anywho. Yeah, so as soon as we send these colonists, these problems will fix themselves. But for the moment... I might even hurt myself again, but for the moment, we're gonna keep on going on. Is this a law? Starwitz, disease marginally decreased, research speed increased. Yeah, and we technically don't need these two at the moment. These will help with the relations for the Frostlanders and the Pilgrims, but more importantly, as we set things up, and this would help with goods output, but we instead want to... do this. Actually, do we have everything set up? Yeah, we have all the first tiers. Basically, you want all the first tiers from each category in the idea tree, except for maybe Frostland, which you can get away with the North and South. But aside from that, yeah, this is interesting, but we don't need it at the moment, I think. So really what we want are the pump jacks for the oil colony that we'll be making soon. So repair relations, nah, just do that. They're like at a negative value, but that's perfectly fine. We have a law available. Passing the vote, that's going to pass automatically. I gave the agenda to them, so that's fine, but the stalwarts will like it as well, so it doesn't really matter. Although we can reach a corner. So I've heard cornerstones are really, really... I mean, I know they're really, really powerful because I used them in my Steward Utopia Builder map, but for Captain Story Mode, I can imagine how strong they're very strong as well. So let's just make sure. I think we can set these up now. Yeah, we can send the colonists. So again, that solves the housing issue that we have. We're actually at a surplus everywhere, but when our population grows, we'll need them again. So hey. And in fact, you know what I should have done? I should have set up a material stockpile hub because we can hit both with this. Just so that we can send materials over to the fuel colony. Same thing for the food surplus. I could stock more, but we don't need to at the moment. So yeah. But at this point, I think, yeah, as we run out of coal here slowly, we'll still be okay, but we want to set up the fuel colony. After week 180, you'll start to really feel it, because, again, you'll run out of coal here. But yeah, I did not beat my record. Anywho, fund the collective. That's fine. We'll lose heat stamps. Oh no, but we have heat stamps. It's everything else that we're missing at the moment. And yeah, we're kind of set up for Chapter 2, but at the same time, let's actually finish building up the oil colony. I think you still want to go through the crevasse. If you go the way I go, I don't doubt you could do otherwise, because there's a near generator housing district available too. But the reason why we're going to go towards the crevasse and make all of our housing districts again, if I didn't already say it already in the past, as I have a law available as well, is that you can hit the fuel hub, or sorry, the extraction district and a housing district with a heat hub, fuel hub, whatever. I'm going crazy. Anywho, I don't think there's really much else aside from just them trying to get this alcohol privatization passed. 20 out of... yeah, this is still kind of like 70%. So 42 of 20 needed. 30? Am I going crazy? 67%, basically. If it is 42 out of 20, or if we did need 20 out of 42 hesitance, then it was a 40%, sorry, 67.8% chance. Again, I have a binomial distribution calculator pulled up. But anywho. So, just a little quick aside here as I'm just sitting here and they make the fuel colony. The reason why I stream at this time usually, even though I live in America, is that this is actually an okay time for those living in Europe. And a lot of my audience at the moment resides in Europe, so hey. But anywho, let's see here. So yeah, nothing else. Is more like an informational stream, and we're getting trust here, but again, if we can trade that trust for relations here, that would be great. But as we get the oil colony, and we do a quick little switcheroo here, let's get this. So I don't need a frost break over here immediately, so let's just entirely focus on this for now. And we'll see what happens. So basically sitting here, but although we can give them some things at the moment so that they can get started. We don't need to actually give them too much, but we'll do this just to humor it for a moment. Material stockpile, there will be squalor, but we can also probably give them surplus. And this we can just meet the demand. But in the meanwhile, they also are... we're sitting on oil already, but we're just going to give them coal, because we will be using coal here shortly anyway. So, yeah. But anywho, basically we're sitting here. I think an event happened at New London. No? Am I going crazy? No. Research finished. So we got the pump jacks. That's okay. Heat dispatcher, this is for, yeah, just mainly heat. So 400 workforce for extra heat, essentially. And this increases squalor, but provides more heat. Let's just actually take a look here. Just to see what I would have done. Waste management. This is mainly for squalor. but requires more heat demand, which is perfectly fine for... And also gives, well, actually, no, we want to look at this one. No, disease increased, squalor greatly decreased, but 40 heat demand, which is fine in the oil colony because it's providing so much oil. You hate progress? Worker housing. I really never looked this up. Production efficiency increased. I should have. Oh no, these are dormitories. That's another building. Never mind. And then treatment. Disease decrease, research speed, otherwise population growth. Either is probably going to be a good idea. But for the moment... Yeah, so for Chapter 2, these don't unlock until Chapter 2, I believe. And then we can set things up for other stuff. Charcoal plants are materials for coal, I believe, yes. And yeah, a lot of resource trading, basically. Waste heat conversion, I forgot about this. I really should have done this earlier. I did not do it. Well, let's research it now, then. While we are doing some more frost breaks. We're not, well, we can't even make this yet. But more importantly, we're going to do this before we make the extraction thingy-majiggy. We'll vote on a law shortly, but first let's get this set up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I didn't do that right. 6. And I think this is what I want. We'll even set up the hubs now. First the heating hub. And then the fuel hub, which we can actually put over here. Just in case we want to put something else over on the other side. But, as we frost break it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same thing kind of over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure we hit all of these so we don't have to use another frost break anywhere else. But then we kind of just go out this way. Is it this? I can't tell if that's actually being hit, but I think it is. So we're just going to do this. And we should be set up. The heating will fix itself in a moment. We just need a frost break here first. And then we get a party started. So we can't use oil yet until we do the thing. So we desperately need to build the pump jacks here. Unless we want to make 2 extraction districts, but I usually don't want to do that. And so now we're in desperate need of oil, but again, that'll fix itself in due time. So, housing district. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can expand out this way, but more importantly, my question was whether or not we can still hit 3 housing districts here in the sheltered from the wind. It looks like it? Yeah. Nope. I lied to myself. No! Well, I should have actually leaned it over here. Yeah, that was the mistake I made. So the mistake I made, I think I could have put it... No, because then that blocks off this part. So you know what? And if we extend this out this way, maybe they can both hit it? I guess we're going to find out. But anywho, we need to wait for this. We're waiting for this building to be made anyway. And now we give all the oil over. I could go a little farther than this, but hey. We'll do this. And into Chapter 2 we'll go. So, without further ado... and then you need to research and do the oil generator upgrade. But for the moment, yeah, I think that'll call it that. So without further ado, I won't take up more of your time. If you have anything to say, you can always leave a comment after this VOD drops as a VOD. Or if you have any questions, concerns, comments, criticism, then yeah, feel free to let me know as well. But as I make a quick save here, not really much else to say. I'm probably going to put out another Frostpunk video later in the next 6 to 12 hours. But that'll happen when it happens. Also, let me do the naming convention here. So EO2, I think. I'll call it Chapter 2 Start. I don't think... I can fit that all. And I feel like I was going to say... Oh, yeah. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to support me at any length. Or really, you want to subscribe and turn on notifications. If you want to keep looking at Frostpunk stuff I'm making, I'm probably going to be playing Frostpunk 2 to kind of meta this a little bit. I know I'm setting a law. I forgot about that. Until Monster Hunter Wilds comes out. And I'm struggling in real life as I say that. But yeah, really not much else to say. We did 2 good runs here, and if you want to learn how to at least start off, this is one way you can start off. I know other people have started off differently and been just fine. This is Captain Difficulty, and I guess nothing else to say. I'd like to thank everyone for coming by to watch, either now or in the future as I lean over to type something in chat. But yeah, whether I hope everyone has a safe time. Hope everyone had fun, whether you're watching this now or in the future, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye! Bye! I'm gonna freeze again because I'm gonna do more experimentation later.